The Port of East London received delivery of the last 2 tugboats ordered as part of Transnet Ports Authority's R1 billion investment towards its Marine Fleet Renewal Programme last week. Having the full complement of tugboats is expected to help boost operational efficiencies at the port, which is a move in the right direction to improving services for importers and exporters and the broader economy. Well, to tell us more about the Marine Fleet Renewal Programme and other measures being taken to help shore up operations at the country's ports, I'm joined by Phyllis Difeto. She's Acting Chief Executive at Transnet National Ports Authority. Thank you so much, Ms. Difeto, for joining us. So tell us about the significance of these tugboats. What activities are these boats involved in, and how will they improve operational efficiencies at ports around the country?
Thank you very much, Nompu, for welcoming us as TNPA so that we can give and share very great news with the country. Indeed, the delivery of the 2 tugs at the Port of East London forms part of TNPA's acquisition of 7 tugs, with the 5 tugs delivered already at the Port of Durban around August 2024. This completes the Transnet National Ports Authority, referred to as TNPA, the R1 billion investment towards the Marine Renewal Programme, which aims to improve the tug availability and enhance shipping operation, which is very critical because when you look at the commitments we have made to the country in terms of the recovery plan initiatives, in terms of the corporate plan that we have signed for, we said we want to achieve at least 85% marine availability at any of our ports when we are required to deliver the service. So what is exciting, Nonku, is that these tugs are designed to provide marine service, including safe navigation of vessels, pilotage, towage, and waterside pollution that we provide as the authority.
So, Ms. Difeto, in terms of the number, you indicate you've got 7 tugboats for all those ports. Is that sufficient? And just for those who are not really familiar with marine things, just tell us what the tugboats actually do. My understanding is that they help to, to enable other ships to navigate when they come in and out of the ports. But if you could just clarify.
Madam Nyompu, you have put it very well. You do understand exactly what the tug is about. Definitely, tug, it's a very small boat, but very powerful, that it can move large vessels that are coming in our country and also sailing out of our country. You are correct. When I said 7, the number doesn't sound correct to say we will manage the entire port system of about 8 ports with 7 tugs. That is not the message, Nompu. The tugs that we have just delivered, the set, there are 7. But already within TNPA, we've got a fleet of about 30 tugs. So this is just an addition to what we have, and that is why we are looking at really improving the efficiencies in our ports. So for every vessel that sails into the country, coming to dock and sailing out of the country, we are using those tugs, those powerful machines to dock and sail for us.
Oh, okay. No, thank you for that context. Of course, Transnet is very important, the ports and the rail, but of course we're focusing on the ports right now. And you've had bad press because the systems have not been working well. Just tell us what other investment initiatives are at play to help boost operations at the wider ports, to enable you guys to actually get exports and imports flowing and get the greater economy moving as well.
Thank you, Nompu. I'm going to focus on the Port of East London because the delivery of the 2 tugs, we were specifically referring to what happened as we were welcoming them at the Port of East London last week. Additional to that, we are deepening and strengthening the N-berth. The N-berth is an automotive berth in East London. It forms part of Port of East London's major port development pipeline program for the next 5 years. And we're also looking at the concrete works packages of the project, which is already underway. And once this N-berth is complete, we are going to increase port efficiency. In that, I mean, we will be able to dock 2 car carriers, and we're talking about big vessels, which will also increase the waterside capacity to safely accommodate those larger vessels. And also we are going to increase in terms of cargo volume throughput in capacity to about 790,000 units of vehicles. Thanks.
So with all these plans afoot, are you able to start giving your customers timelines as to when you're going to be at optimal efficiency and optimal performance going forward? Is that a year? Is that 2 years? What is it?
No, as I've indicated, the plans that we always communicate with our customers, we make sure that we indicate the timelines. For example, the automotive berth that forms part of the infrastructure program we are implementing, it's targeted for implementation within a period of the next 5 years. And when you look at the port infrastructure, which is a huge program that we have to run, a period of 5 years definitely makes sense that we will be able to run and complete that program and be able to run the port efficiently.
Awesome. Ms. Difeto, thank you so much for joining us. That was Phyllis Difeto. She's Acting Chief Executive at the Transnet National Ports Authority.